Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's do my first get ready with me. This one is going to be more of an informational, educational get ready with me versus just watching me put on makeup. I want to give you guys examples of some healthy switches that you guys can make for your everyday products. So for me, I have made some big switches for from makeup remover to deodorant to like mascaras, things that I like to use every day, but I've done some research and I've made some clean swaps. So for me, what that means is I want to take out things that could potentially cause cancer, mess with my hormones. Those are the big ones for me as far as things that go on my skin. So I've done some good switches for you guys and I wanted to tell you what they were. So the first one I'm going to use is going to be the micellar water. So I don't really have a lot of makeup on. I might have some mascara on from yesterday. But this is Grwm brand. If you guys have an Aldi's near you, this is where you get this one. I just like to use it on a tissue. Sometimes I use cotton. This is what it looks like. It's Grwm brand micellar water. This one, if you use the Yucca app, which I highly recommend, it's free. All you do is scan the barcode with the app. This one came up 93 out of 100. So 100 is excellent. You can't get better than 100. But they do have a higher chart there for you guys so that you guys can see just how good it is. It has a better rating system, I think, than some of the others. So with this micellar water, I just use it to take off any of that waterproof mascara that I've been using. Works really well. Sometimes it can be a little sticky afterwards, so you can just use a little bit of water to help get rid of that stickiness. But this one was 93 out of 100. Has all the ingredients on the back. So the ones that I'm really looking for me, as far as is it something that I want to use, is you know, if it says allergen, irritant, or pollutant, those are some of the more mild things that it might have for the ingredient list. Those things are not going to be like game changer for me. Like, I'm looking for the endocrine disruptors and I'm looking for the potential carcinogens. And this one was 93 out of 100. So that's really good rating for that one. The next thing I'm going to use, this brand I'm really starting to really like their products. I hope that they don't get bought out because so far, everything I've tested with them has been amazing. This is Good Molecules brand. It is made in Korea. Has all of their ingredients on the back. You can see it for yourself. You can look everything up if you want. But this one is called Yerba Mate. It's Wake Up Eye Gel. My hours for work and homeschooling sometimes are all over the place. So with this, I just use a little bit under my eyes, but it also helps with fine lines. So I like to use it for those 11 lines as well. So for this, I just use a small amount and I just dab it under the eye to help with the puffiness. Sometimes for me, it's dark circles. And then I like to use a little bit right here for those 11 lines. So, you know, when you go like this one here, they call those 11 lines. So I just kind of rub that one in. This one says Yerba Mate. So Yerba Mate is actually, it tells you on the side, it's a native plant to the rainforest of Brazil. So I'm doing a get ready with me. So my family just walked in. But so it tells you a little bit about the plant on the side. This one's rating for this was 100 out of 100. So you can't get better than 100. So that's amazing. I highly recommend it. It really does work quite well, especially with the dark circles. And even if you're like really puffy under here in the morning, it will help. It doesn't really have a smell. So like when they add in that fragrance, a lot of times that can be what causes some bad reactions for people. So highly recommend that one. That's the Yerba Mate Under Eye Gel. This is a new one that I just got. I was so excited. This is the Good Molecules brand Daily Brightening Serum. So this one has hyaluronic acid. So sometimes people hear acid and think, why would you want acid on your skin? But what this hyaluronic acid does is it helps to moisturize your skin. So it hydrates it, especially if it's dry. It's clear, so it's no extra added like coloring, no colorants to that. So I like to put that on my forehead, my cheeks, and then my neck. So I was told by one of my friends a long time ago, she was older, and she said, whatever you do to your face, you also want to do to your neck. Because the neck is probably one of those places that gets overlooked a lot when you're doing skincare. And I don't want to have one of those turkey goblin necks when I get older. So whatever you do to your face, you should do to your neck. So I just kind of rub that in. It's not sticky, which is really, really nice. It dries really nice, and it makes my skin like the good kind of shine, like glowy. And it helps it to be really, really soft. So I just kind of rub that one all over. So that was the Under Eye Brightening Serum by Good Molecules. Looks like that. And the rating for this one was 93 out of 100, so really good. For me, I'm going to use products that are probably 80 to 100. The other thing that I like to use, I just tried this one. I don't put on a lot of makeup. I'm kind of at the point in my life where I will just put on a few things. The one for me that I really want to use is mascara. So finding a mascara that is healthy sometimes can be very difficult. So, and the other one I use is eyeliner. It's hard to find a creamy eyeliner that is healthy, so I haven't really been able to find that yet. But this one is Mineral Fusion brand. Like that. It's like a brown color. I like to use this for my eyebrows in the front, and then for eyeliner. This one's rating was 90 out of 100, but this is the old style pencil. So you have to sharpen it. I had to buy a pencil sharpener. But I like to use that in the front of my eyebrows because sometimes those look a little bare, and it blends in with my eyebrows really well. So I just add a little bit to it, not a lot. And then I just put it under my eye. Sometimes I wear eyeliner up top, but I'm not trying to be all fancy today, just a little bit of makeup. This is more like just like the natural look that I'm going for. So there's that. It's not a whole lot, just a little bit. So that's the Mineral Fusion eyeliner. A really good store to check out would be TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They have a lot of the healthier stuff. This is the one I was most excited about. This one is Revolution brand. This is a 5D Lash Waterproof Mascara. So this one's rating on this one was 86 out of 100. I did have a different brand that, or a different type that I was using, but it was not waterproof. And at the end of the day, it was flaking off. So this is the one I've been trying. I've been using it for about a month now to really see if I like it or not. Of course, with waterproof mascara, it is a little bit difficult to get off. Like my other one, I could just take it off in the shower. Like it came off pretty easily. But this one, because it is waterproof, it is a little bit harder. But so I'll just try and take off my makeup in the shower as best I can. And then that micellar water works really well with the waterproof mascara. So that's what I've been using. Now, not every Revolution brand mascara is healthy. I will say most of them are not. But I have been able to find two that are rated pretty clean. So if it's a little overwhelming for you guys to check out things and scan them and see just how horrible everything is, I understand that. And my best opinion that I can give for that, or advice, would be to just make one swap at a time. So for me, it was very overwhelming. But then I just like chose one item. I'm like, okay, what's one item that I use all the time that I could swap out for a cleaner version? And for me, the first one that I really tried was deodorant. I wore it every day, and I felt like that's something that was something that really needed to be changed, because I felt like I never sweat. I was always using Dove deodorant and antiperspirant, and then I started to realize, like, there's a reason you sweat. That's to cool down your body, but also to drain those lymph nodes that are collected in the armpit. Those are really important ones that need to be drained. And when you put antiperspirant on all the time, it's not getting the proper detox. So for me, I've tried all different deodorants, and most of the healthier ones didn't work for me. They either burned, some of them even left like a little chemical burn. I don't know if it was like the essential oils that they put in there instead of fragrance. Some of them burned, some of them made my armpits actually peel, which it didn't hurt, but it was, uncomfortable. So for me, I'm still messing around with the different deodorants because a lot of times you'll find a good one, and then one of these big companies will swoop in and buy out the smaller companies and then change their formulas. Like Native, for example. Native used to be super healthy and clean, and now it's owned by a different company. I did get this one. I wanted to recommend this one to you guys. It's Humble brand. I got it from TJ Maxx. This one's rating was 90 out of 100. This one's lavender. They have different smells. Tells you everything on the back. There's like hardly any ingredients. But this one works well for me. It doesn't really bother my armpits. It lasts a long time. But it even says on the back, nothing bad. Obviously, you don't want things that are greenwashed, so it might say like that it is healthy, and then you look into it and it's really not. What you will find out with that Yucca app, how many things are labeled as healthy that are not healthy. So this was just like a little video. I thought that since I've done a lot of research for you guys, one for myself and for my family, I could share that knowledge with you. So just take one step at a time, whether it's starting with your deodorant, your hand soaps, your body washes, toothpaste, shampoos, conditioners. You guys choose which item that you want to make it for, like swap out for a healthier version. I chose deodorant first, still work in progress, but I recommend the Humble one so far. And I would like to do more product reviews for like the healthier stuff for you guys. But here were those items again. This was the Revolution Lift and Define 5D Lash Waterproof Mascara. Then I had the Good Molecules. So far, this stuff is really cheap to buy, like 15 bucks or less for each item. And everything I've tested has been good ratings. So there's that one. This was the Daily Brightening Serum. I really like that one. And what was my other item? Oh, my micellar water. So this one was the best one I've tried, and it's from Aldi, so less than $5 for a huge bottle. I've had this one for a while. So I'm going to brush my hair and finish getting ready, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for my subscribers. I'm almost to 500. I really appreciate you guys. And if there's some items that you're curious about, or if you're like, hey, Stephanie, what's like a shampoo you recommend, I can look that up for you and try and give you guys some recommendations. So I hope you like this video and have a great day.